Okay, so here we have the 2009 Toyota RAV4, 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder, and I have about 3 hours until I got to pick up my son. So I'm going to try to replace the spark plugs, clean the mass air flow sensor, and change the air filter, and clean the throttle body. I have these tools so far: some wrenches, some 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch, and some 1/4 inch, some pliers, an impact wrench, the Denso Iridium twin tip, and some CRC throttle body and mass airflow sensor cleaner, along with a torque wrench and some anti-seize lubricant and some electric connector protector. Trying to get all these names. I haven't worked on a vehicle in probably, I'd say, 8 years, so let's see how this goes. All right, let's begin. So first off, we're supposed to let the engine cool. I'm hoping that it's cool enough so far. This right here I've already disconnected, but it pops right off. And we're going to start with a 10 millimeter. Let's see, 10 millimeter. Let's put it in. What are we working with here? I could probably go with a bigger socket. These also have 10 millimeters. Yeah, let's try this. Pull off the clips. It's been said that these can sometimes break, the clips can, but we'll stick these in order and check them out so I don't get them mixed up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this engine cool a little bit more while I work on taking apart this throttle body, if I can find it. Alright, let's get us a good size screwdriver. They said that you have to use pliers. I don't know if I have some that are big enough to release the clamps. Let's get some gloves on. Yeah, I'm getting a hesitation or stuttering when I come to a stop. So I'm wondering if the throttle body is gummed up. I'm going to try to remove as little as possible. Let's see. It looks like it's pretty clean. Let's see. I'll get a rag down in there. Hopefully if it's not this, like I usually prefer there to be some signs of a problem when I diagnose either computers or cars, because then I know that was what was causing any of the issues. But on here, it's looking, man, perfectly clean. And this is a clean engine. It does seem that it's kind of like cocked open a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see when I push on it. Like it's not closing all the way. But these engines are computer controlled, so it's supposed to like relearn the proper air intake. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and put that back together. Just using my glove to let's see. I feel a little lip on it. So maybe it's catching on that. Having a black towel doesn't help. They say if you disconnect the battery, it'll reset the programming for this. I don't know if that's what caused it, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I could always buy a new one, I guess. But yeah, let me figure out where the mass air flow sensor is. I'm going to take off, check the air filter. Let's see if I can do that without removing anything else. It's got a little bit on it, yeah. Let's see what the new one looks like. Oh yeah, kind of a difference. So we'll change that. That was only $11. Have these ever changed? This is like a pre-filter. That could get clogged up, right? Oh, there's the mass airflow sensor. But now I'm wondering if this seems okay. All right, we'll spray some of the mass airflow sensor cleaner. Might just be the spark plugs. We can pull those out and see if that's why it's stuttering. It's not real bad. It's just noticeable that the RPMs like adjust or go, they go low. But we'll go ahead and do the spark plugs and see what that gets us. Each of those cans is like $11, $12. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this back together first. It's just been a dirty filter. We'll see. The thing is when you fix a couple of things at once, you kind of never know what actually was causing the issues, and getting this kind of dirty. It says there's only one way they can go in. Hope so. That's the only way that it faces. I guess I could have a better seal around this. There we go. It seemed like the clips were off when I went to go undo this. This was actually loose. Wonder if that could affect. Oh, and they told me that there's some points. I mean, there's some clips back here. It needs to go in first, like that. That's pretty good. Alright, let's put this back on. Someone showed me that this actually can lock into place. Oh wow, that's... I do not have big enough pliers to reach that. trying to get back on there all the way. All I have are electrical pliers. So it's supposed to clip right here, and then you can release it after you put it on. Alright, let me find some better pliers. I guess I could try putting this through here. I couldn't find any pliers. Thing's brittle. Well, there goes the part number. Oh my goodness. Okay. That just happened. So it's always good to have the right tools. Touches it, but it don't go through it. Jeez Louise. Now I know why all the mechanics complain about these. It won't go through the hole. It's like I want to put my foot in there, stretch it with my foot. Here we go. gotta go through the hole, but then you gotta like get it to go down. What are we doing here? Look at that. Alright, don't bump it. It's like setting a bear trap. Whoo! Yeah, that's right. Okay. So then we're going to put it around here without it popping out. Put this on there. And then disengage the bear trap. Just gotta make sure I'm all the way up on the lip of that hose. That seems good. Get one shot at this. Get my finger stuck in there. There it goes. Dun dun dun. Only took 37 minutes. Shoo! Let's reattach this and move on to the spark plugs. Gotta see what size spark plugs these are. If I have brand new spark plugs in there, I'm gonna be so happy. And these are not magnetic, but I'm hoping they'll stick. And I didn't check the gap on these. Let's see. I'm going to take these out first. Scratched up my nice extension bar. It does lock. Okay, let's start with the first one. That wasn't in there too tight. See if this magnet can get it out of there. It does seem a little discolored. They don't look too bad. But I'm going to put in some, let's put these right here. I'm going to put in some twin tips, so maybe that'll improve the performance. This one seems different right here. Like it's missing. Oh. That one's missing this little. So is that one. What is up with that? Only have 2 of these? Somebody lost the rubber seal that goes on top. I'll have to check in with that. Maybe it just prevents stuff from getting in there. Yeah, you definitely need a magnet tip or one that has a little pinchy part in there to get these spark plugs out. There used to be a guide in the owner's manual to tell you how your engine's running compared on the. Okay, we'll do that number 1. That's number 2. Number 3. I don't know how many miles are on these, and I should start a logbook so I can determine what mileage did I. Auto parts stores should do that. Have you type in your mileage, print out on your record or your receipt. I do want to check the gap though. Let's see what these are gapped at, because the spark plugs that I got were gapped at 0.040, and the specs for my engine are 0.044, not 0.040. The thing is that maybe the iridium twin tips can have a lower gap. So here we are. No, these are gapped at about the same. See, this stops right. Well, it goes a little bit further. At 0.35. Yeah, 0.35. And these are gapped at 0.35. What we're gonna do, remember that number 1 starts right there. I'm gonna check out those spark plugs later on. But what we're gonna do first is get some anti-seize lubricant. Put it around the edge of the spark plug. Let me take a water break and I'll be right back. Right, we're back and ready for the anti-seize. I'm just going to smear it around the edges without getting any on the tip. Maybe don't overdo this. And this guy showed me a trick where he put this in a rubber hose and then fed it into the cylinder. I don't have a rubber hose. And this isn't magnetic, so we're going to see how this goes. Oh man, it's just going to drop down in there. And I don't want it to hit the head. Let's see. Maybe I'll lower it with the magnet. Gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. Oh, how am I gonna get the magnet off? Maybe. Aha! Look at that, guys. Take the coil and use it to lower it down in there. Maybe I can get it to thread a little bit. Okay, it dropped down in. I'll come back and tighten all these once I get them in there. I'm taking my son to an electric vehicle convention. It's like 2 hours away up in Long Beach from San Diego, so trying to get my car in tip-top shape. Alright, a little more anti-seize. Let's put this back so I don't mix that up. Whoa, no. That's what you're not supposed to do. check the gap again real quick, just to make sure. Yep, 0.035. We'll see how it runs and do some diagnostics with the OBD2 scanner, and then determine whether the gap should be increased. It's not actually hard to get in here, so and I'm just hand tightening these for now. I read it's supposed to have 18 pounds of torque, so we'll see. It's worked out pretty good putting the coil pack on there to lower it down. I do need to find some more of these seals though. I should go to, what was that, pick apart, pull apart, see what kind of things they have available for the 2009 RAV4 4-cylinder. I'm really wanting the 6-cylinder 4-wheel drive. Maybe a little newer model. Still like third generation Toyotas more than newer ones. The way they look and durability is proven. You get a brand new vehicle and you don't know if it's got any, new issues. But yeah, as you can tell, this isn't that difficult of a job. As long as you know how to turn left to loosen and right to tighten. Alright, now that we've gotten that, I'm going to grab my torque wrench, put it on There's a video that said that there's like a lock washer or a washer that locks in and you can hear it pop, but I think I might try this. Maybe I should search real quick. Yeah, we'll do 18. Or a little looser. Let's see what that does. That's 18. One guy said start here. Start right here. You go 1, 2, and then half of that it should. Yeah, see. Let's do this one. 1, 2, right there. One. They don't need to be too tight because then it could break them, I've heard. See how it pops when it... Alright. Let's put the coil packs back in. Not sure if my camera's even pointing at the... Let me see. Oh, they're right there. Yeah, I guess it's down enough. If you're not experienced on working with engines, you might not want to film it. I, of course, have tons of experience. And it's kind of hard to stay focused and record at the same time. But here we go. Here we go. And then just put our bolts back on. Make sure we clean our tools afterwards. Let's put this one back. Somebody's moving. There goes the neighborhood. Not sure if this has like a torque. I'm gonna go back over these and check them with a socket because it's shutting off before I get to the right torque spec. Probably. I'm not sure how that works. Somebody just gave me that, so I thought I'd use it. But let's grab us a 3-inch extension. Oh, you know what I forgot? And I was worried I might forget it. The dielectric connector protector. So let's go ahead and grab those back off. Yeah, I was talking about filming and forgetting stuff. There you go. I'm not sure how impact wrenches work. I have a regular. Seems like it impacts it to break it free. If you guys know what's happening with impact wrenches, comment below. Because I have no idea. Okay, so what I want to do, maybe I don't have to take the clip off, is take some of this connector protector and put it right inside here. So it touches the plug. And that'll keep it possibly from getting corrosion and other things. I hope they're touching in there. How do you know if you're only running on 3 cylinders? Oh, it's got like a spring in there. Okay. Does this come off? Should I take it off? Oh, then you can see. I hope it still connects. I put that one straight on there. Let's check these other ones and see what happened. There's a little bit on there. He's popping up. No. No. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. See what I did, guys? I tore that tip off. The question is, should I just keep it all? I'm gonna have to fish that out afterwards now. Something always goes wrong. Not sure why I put it back in there either. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta figure this out. Alright, so I couldn't get it out of the chamber, so I'm just gonna leave it in there for now. Have to figure that out down the road. Whoever goes to take these spark plugs out are gonna be like, what do we do? But I gotta hurry. Yeah, I was just trying to pull off. I guess I should have just done it to the top. Oh, don't use that stuff. I don't know if I should try it again. It should work. It's a Toyota. What's the worst that could happen? Right? You know, when you got a kitchen knife outside trying to dig stuff out of your engine, you got a problem. Alright, let's go. I mean, as long as the metal's touching, right? I should get a code or something if it's not firing properly, I hope. Let's check this. I don't know if I should save that. I guess we'll see here in a little bit. Kind of bums me out. I'm always doing too much, doing extra, messing things up. Everything's connected back. Let's get the tools out of the way. Wipe them off first. And then we'll start her up. Put all the kitchen utensils together. Remember to get a magnetic spark plug socket in the future. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Everything's attached good. Grab my phone. I mean, I might get better gas mileage if it only runs on 3 cylinders. What do you think? Alright, let's see what happens. We're at 1300 RPM. Got a little bit of chatter. Seems good to me. It's got these little rivets that pop back into place. All right, let's take it for a drive. We'll see how it functions. I'm going to download some other OBD2 scanner apps and test them. I also put in some Molly valve cleaner in the gas tank at a half full. So we'll see if that helps clean out some of the valve issues. But when I come to this red light, we'll see if the RPMs dip. Nah, it didn't do it. But it's also running a little. Higher RPMs, so I can't really tell. Seems running pretty good. Got good power. See if I can turn around here. Coming this way. All right, let's see. Doing 60. Now, next thing on the list is the transmission, and to get that broken rubber piece out of my spark plug, cylinder hole, whatever you call it. They say you should never do a major tune-up before a long trip, just before a long trip, because you might want to find out if anything goes wrong first. I think we'll be all right. What do you guys think? All right, well, thanks for joining me on a lovely adventure of changing spark plugs. I'm gonna get everything ready and go pick up my son so we can go to the electric vehicle convention and buy a Tesla. I'm kidding. All right, well, that's it, and I wait till next time to break something else and entertain you some more. All right, you guys take care. Catch you on the flip side.